Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss rheology. The rheology is most important for the formulation of different dosage form, not only pharmaceutical formulations, even in daily life also the rheology concept is play an important role. Then let us see what are the different contents of rheology. Then first we will discuss introduction, definition and fundamentals of rheology, Newtonian flow, non-Newtonian flow. In the non-Newtonian flow, again there are subdivided into one is plastic flow, pseudoplastic flow, dilatant flow. These three categories of materials we are going to discuss. Then next is the thixotropic behavior. What is thixotropy? What is the concept of thixotropy? How the thixotropy is measured? That is important. And next is the instrumentation. What are the different instruments are used for the determination of viscosity and pharmaceutical applications? What are the different pharmaceutical applications of rheology? And finally, viscoelasticity. These are all different contents of rheology we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. Let us see one by one. Then here, as per the introduction is considered, the rheology means it is a Greek word. Rheology is a Greek word that meaning to flow. To flow means, rheo means to flow, and logos means science, and logy means the study. That means here, thus the rheology is a science that concern with the flow of fluids and deformation of solids. Flow of fluid and deformation of solids. Let us discuss some examples in daily life. Okay, here the few diagrams are there. The rheology concept is in daily life. That is spreading the jam on bread. The concept behind the spreading of jam on the surface of the bread is rheology only. Even in butter, cream, toothpaste, that is squeezing from the toothpaste from tube. How it will come out? That is concept behind that, the rheology. These are all different examples of rheology in daily life. And coming to some other examples for rheology in daily life, because morning to evening we are doing something, definitely the rheology concept is, principle is involved in daily life. That is engine oil. The concept of engine oil, how the engine oil works means the rheology. Shaving cream, we are applying using shaving cream. The concept behind that, how the shaving cream acts means the concept is rheology only. And next is the paints. Here the rheology concept in daily life, that is important. For example, how the engine oil works. The behind that engine oil works properly, the rheology concept is playing an important role. Without rheology, the engine will not work. And in the same way, shaving cream, that is concept behind that application of shaving cream is rheology only. And coming to paints, we are applying the paints on the walls. How the paints are uniformly distributed, that means the distribution of paints on the wall, the concept behind that is rheology. Ketchup and the saliva juice means the mouth cavity, oral cavity, the saliva is produced. That is also concept behind that, the rheology concept. Blood and vitreous humor, synovial fluid. The vitreous humor means, that is the transparent gelatinous tissue fluid that is filling in the eyeball and eye lens. Between the eyeball and eye lens, there is a liquid will be there, that is vitreous humor. And synovial fluid means it is a thick liquid that is present at the joints to keep movement of the joint, smoothly moving the joints. These are all concepts behind that the rheology principle is there. And coming to what we are going to take juice, taking the creams and drinking soft drinks, and this all concept means the rheology is playing an important role. Rheology is playing an important role. That means here initially they can control the deformation and flow behavior when subjected external force. Then only the movement will take place. The external force is nothing but pouring, sucking, pouring and sucking, scooping, etc. These are all few examples of rheology. Coming to some other examples, we will see the consumers are informed, for instance, that products that are thick and creamy, ice creams, butter, these are all concepts behind that the rheology is there. That means my point is not only pharmaceutical applications the rheology is having, there is plenty of applications are there, but even though in daily life is also the rheology concept is playing an important role. For example, morning at wake up, after wake up we will go for a brush, squeezing the toothpaste from the tube means rheology. Then after that bathing, the soap is spreaded, the soap means that is rheology. After that breakfast, that is bread and jam, how the jam is spreaded uniformly on the surface of the bread means same thing, rheology concept. One more important, after that we are coming to college, writing the pen. That means how the ink, that behind that ink is also rheology concept. That means morning to evening the rheology concept is playing an important role in our daily life. Then coming to the rheology is derived by, initiated by, suggested by two scientists, that is Bingham and Crawford. Bingham and Crawford, the rheology term is suggested. According to Bingham and Crawford, the rheology is defined as it is a science or physics that concern with the flow of fluid and deformation of solid. That is the definition of rheology. That means the study of flow property of liquids, that is for most important for pharmacist. While your formulation of different dosage form, the rheology concept is playing an important role. For example, while you are manufacturing of different dosage form, the rheology concept or principle is playing an important role. For example, what type of dosage form? Almost all the dosage form, while you are manufacturing, the rheology concept is most important. For example, while you are manufacturing of simple liquids, while you are manufacturing of gels, creams, ointments, pastes, etc. These are all different manufacturing process. The rheology concept is playing an important role. One more important point, the viscosity. That means to flow of liquid, the viscosity is also most important. This is also important factor. What is viscosity? It is an expression of the resistance to flow of liquid. Suppose if the higher the viscosity, greater the resistance. Higher the viscosity and greater the resistance. That means flow of liquid will be mainly depending upon the viscosity of the particular liquid. And importance and fundamentals. There are so many important fundamentals are there, rheology. For example, in the formulation of medicinal and cosmetic creams, pastes, and lotions. While your formulation of creams, pastes, and lotions, the rheology is playing an important role. That means, for example, ointments. While your preparation of ointment or manufacturing of ointment or formulation of ointment, after formulation, whatever the ointments we are spreaded on the surface of the skin, the distribution of ointment or creams, that is uniformly. That means the rheology, the flow of fluid, that is rheology concept is playing an important role. And in the formulation of suspension, in the formulation of emulsions, suppositories, and tablets. While you are manufacturing of all these pharmaceutical products like emulsion, suspension, suppositories, and tablet coating, the rheology concept is most important. And coming to fluidity of solution for injections. While you are giving injections, the flow of injection from the syringes, that is flow property. That means